A flourishing destination is where people come together to create and develop a thriving community that benefits visitors and locals alike. Our project explores and develops community-led tourism across 3 rural areas in Belgium, Romania and Scotland, with a focus on craft skills, food and drink and welcoming visitors. Learning visits to each of the project areas enable participants to build and share their knowledge and experience examples of flourishing activity.
Community-led tourism is the way to go. We have to engage people living in the places where we receive visitors.
This is the gateway to the Glens Museum, and the building that you're in at the moment was originally the townhouse and jail. Davon grew up here till he was about 6 years old. So when they say, "Are you from Australia?" No, originally I'm from a little town in Scotland, Carrymore.
The lenses in the mirror up there, it's like a pinhole camera. It's the same principle.
A place is where 2 parties meet. It's defined by its inhabitants as home, and it's a place that welcomes guests whom we want to feel at home. My purpose, if you like, my role, why am I here, is I've been working on this concept in tourism of shifting what is an obsession with growing in size to producing serious net benefit to the host community.
They're made by the people who live in that place, and they present the things that are of value to that community. So you don't have an expert coming in and telling you what is important. You decide yourselves what is important and how you want to share it.
It's all about people. They talk about love, they talk about their family, and they talk about connection. And they were all passionate about the story they told.
Flourishing essentially means that each of us as an individual, or as an enterprise, a company, or as a community of people in a place, a destination, or whatever, are on the path to realizing their true potential. The whole purpose behind Flourishing Destinations is to generate a kind of visitor economy where the many benefit, not just the few, where tourism is a transformative change agent in the sense that it helps bring the community together, and where we start to take good care of our community, care of each other, and also care of the natural world in which we depend and which we're a part. So a tourism that leaves the place better than they found it, if you like, is a very simple way of saying it. The question we must ask ourselves is, how do we benefit the community? So what is the net benefit? How can everyone flourish as a result? That's how we got to Flourishing Destinations.
All the community engagement here is very inspiring for us because we don't have this habit, and you see it coming back in several projects that we visited. They got quite emotional about living here and about going into nature and feeling the connection with nature and talking almost about that magical place that they call home here in Angus. I found that very touching.
What really strikes me is the fact that you all work together as entrepreneurs. You start to build something up from bottom up. In Belgium, it's more the other way around, and I think we have to learn more to do like this.
Flourishing can mean quite a lot. That the whole community should work together but also benefit. It has to be a sustainable way of tourism. And I think as well for Romania, but also for Scotland, as their areas are still quite pristine, it is something that we really should take into account and focus on.
And that's nice when people, not only entrepreneurs, but also interested people, thinking and acting together as ambassadors. To connect people, make that the sense of place, the sense of community. And we don't need difficult words to describe it. We need a simple sentence and a good feeling.
In this moment, we don't involve all the community, but we work only with a few friends of us. But we can really involve all the community because they all have to learn from our farm and we have to learn from them.
Norok!
Gremlin resumes his trade, wherein his wally never blade, and he'll make it whistle, and legs, arms and heads, all snap like dark thistles. Ye powers that mark mankind with care, disable the Balafia.
This project has the potential to create a long-lasting positive impact on tourism in our areas. It shows that all members of the community, from shopkeepers to community groups to traditional tourism businesses, can all work together to create a destination that is both thriving and flourishing. It is a project that can benefit everyone, those that live here, work here and come to visit.